Yo, you already know, man. Come on.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I.
You already know.
I've still commitments while I'm thinking of.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How's everybody doing today? This is Ghost Trader, aka Tank from the Matrix, coming at y'all again with another daily market breakdown. I'm telling y'all, man, you think I'm playing or something? You think I'm playing, huh? Think I'm playing today, huh? Telling you. Hear me? See what I'm saying? Hey. Never gonna give you up. Never, man. Never, man. There we go, man. Yeah. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I had to go ahead and give y'all some love today. My man Rick Astley, 1984. You're never gonna give up, man. Anyways, I'm just out here today, man. We never gonna give up. We riding and rolling anyway. So it was a pretty interesting day, man. It was a pretty interesting day. Overall, it started slow, but it ended up being busy, man. It ended up being busy. So as you can see, it's already far after the market close. It's already 3 p.m. Pacific. It's already 6 p.m. on the East Coast. I've been chilling. I've been relaxing, man. I've been lounging. You know what I'm saying? Lounging. You know what I'm saying? Getting paid in the shade. But anyways, let me just go ahead and go over the day's action for y'all. I made a video every day this week, so I'm gonna try to continue the momentum and make it again. Now that we're getting started on it, and didn't I tell y'all yesterday that we were gonna go ahead and retest this support level on the spot? I told y'all we was gonna retest this 388 area, this 388.50 support level, and didn't we do that today? We sure did, didn't we? I told y'all. Now we're staying in the range. Like I told y'all, we've been in this range for about a month now. The 200-day moving average up here, and then down here, this support that was established last week around 388 area, 388.50 area. And ever since we had this CPI data on last Friday, or sorry, on Tuesday, on Tuesday, I knew we was getting ready to retest this support level. All right, and that's what we did. We retested it today. We retested it today, and we bounced off it. Now, there's a good chance we could continue to lose this tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll see. So that's where we are on the big picture of the SPY. As you can see, I'm in a pretty good mood right now. I don't want to take too long, so I'm just going to get into the individual names and bang them out one by one. I kind of have a lot of notes, so I'm just going to bang these names out and try to get everything onto the video today, guys. Give you guys as much content as I can. Okay, so let's go ahead. So these were the earnings names today. Again, we're not in earnings season, so these are all going to be small cap names. I mean, we'll just go over those quickly because I know I missed them yesterday. Look, these are the earnings names. You ready for this, guys? Come on. Earnings names are all small caps, right? Small cap. Hear me? Earnings small cap. Small cap. Earnings small cap. Small cap. This is a joke. You know what I'm saying? Basically, there was no earnings. I'm not going to waste no more time with this. As you guys can see. There you go. So what did I have on watch today? I had this. I had Tesla, Apple, Amazon, AMD, primary. And then my secondary was, NVIDIA, baby. Google, Microsoft. Anyways. So the day started slow, but it ended up being real busy. I'm just going to go down my list and just bang out each bullet point and explain it to y'all. And from there, I think that's probably going to take up like 20, 30 minutes. So let's just bang it out, all right? So I was watching Microsoft today, right? It went early. I missed it. All right. Where's Microsoft at? Right there. All right. So I was watching Microsoft today, right? I was watching it to the short side. All right. The pivot was right here. Pivot was at basically around not 250, like around 249.75. Pivot was right there. All right. It cracked pre-market first. It cracked here to 250 to 249.50 area and bounces back. So now this is second entry level. See that? Now this is second, and I'm not gonna get in. I'm not gonna get into daily chart on every one of these. I'll get into daily chart on AMD on some of my. But anyways, second entry level here. When it cracks again, it does work. Look at that. It goes from 249.50 all the way instantly down to 248.50. $1 of premium right away, and then so you could have entered here and got premium here. Then it retraces. The first retrace after second entry. Remember, how many times did I tell you guys? Your initial risk level is here. Your initial risk level is at the macro pivot level, right? Look what it does. Retraces, stops. Almost exactly before the macro pivot level, and gives more premium. Okay? Like I said before, all entries worked. It worked great. All entries. Okay? The first entry here, bop, $1 of premium. And then the first, what I like to do, my entry, the first retrace after second entry, it retraces back to level and then to level, bop, another great entry. Okay, so I'm trying to tell y'all, man, I don't just say this from my health. I don't just, you know what I'm saying? This things I say are really true. Things I say is real game. I'm trying to tell you, I've been watching this for years. All right, let's go. Next, Roku. I'm gonna go quick today. I don't really care. I'm just gonna go bang. I really don't care. I really care. Roku. And again, I didn't catch this. It moved too fast. Again, the pivot was where? The pivot was at 69 area, right here. 69. It cracked here. Went up to 69.75. So it's a pretty big crack. However, it retraced. So now we know that this is the second entry, don't we? See that? The same setup, dog. Same setup. When it cracks this, it does give a little bit of choppiness. But look at that. You see? I think you people are intelligent. I don't have to sit here and explain everything to you. Look, you see? Textbook second entry. Now, we'll move on. I missed it. I wasn't even watching Roku. I was watching GME. GME, right? Let's go GME. I was watching GME, all right? Similar thing. All right? It cracks here, pulls back. So now this is second entry level, but it never did trigger second. I'm waiting for it, but if it takes this long, it's taking almost a whole hour or 30 minutes, 40 minutes, almost an hour. That's too long. By this time, there was a lot of other action already, so it took too long. All right, it never really cracked second entry, and plus it wasn't the cleanest. It really wasn't. You see what I'm saying? There was some resistance here on the chart. So anyways, that was GME. I didn't trade it. It's good. Next name. So Airbnb. I'm going to go ahead and show you all the daily chart on this because this is actually a good example. All right? Watch this. So Airbnb, right? I'm going to 1 year. So Airbnb, right? Do y'all see this right here? This level. Around 127 area. All right? 127 area. It came up to like 126 here. Tested it. But look at this. All right? On the 11th of August, it tested 127 area, rejected it. And then it kept trying to get up to it. Once it hit, rejected it. And then again, it waited. Then again, 3 days ago, on Monday, it tested that area again, rejected it. Do you see a pattern here, guys? Do you guys see a pattern here? You know what I'm saying? And then yesterday, it tested that area again. Not necessarily rejected it, but it was the high of the day. You see what I'm saying? Basically the high of the day. So this is clearly a macro pivot level on Airbnb. Do y'all see that? Like, I'm not crazy, am I? Like, I know I'm not crazy, because look what happened. Okay? I know I'm not fucking crazy. All right? Look what happened. Let's be real, guys. I don't do this for my good health. You hear me? This is for my health. So it cracks the level. I'm watching. This is the level right here. Keep in mind, yes, it did crack it a little bit pre-market. It did. On this, we can even extend this. Out. See that? See how that works? Same level, guys. See that? It cracks pre-market. Look. It cracks second entry here. Pull back. So this is clearly second entry level. See? It cracked the pivot here. Pull back. This is second entry level. Once it hits second entry level, what happens, guys? This is the trigger. What happens, guys? Now, let me show y'all something, guys. Ready for this? Show y'all something, guys. What happens, guys? What happens when Airbnb hits second entry level, guys? You see that? What happens, guys? What? Right there, see that? Boop! Second entry. What happened? Boop! Second entry. Sorry, dude. Got him, coach. Got him. Hey, put me in the game, coach. Hey, coach, put me in the game, coach. He can't guard me, coach. He can't guard me, coach. Got him. Anyways, you see, I don't want to explain too much. Yes, we had a trailing stop. Anyways, just move on. Go on. So after that, after we got a little decent hit on Airbnb, textbook second entry, mind you. Textbook second entry. Come on. After that, then we started watching AMD short and Tesla long. I'll show you why. All right. We're watching AMD short, and we're still here, by the way. We're still here. So you see, it's a pivot level. We're watching it. And we're watching Tesla to the long side. Right here. All right. Tesla to the long side. All right. So first thing, obviously, we see Tesla. All right. Tesla cracks right away. All right. Tesla cracks. And in my opinion, look at this. In my opinion, it cracks first entry here. Second entry is right here. Second entry is right here. It cracked. This is a second entry. It is. When Tesla works, it works. It should have smacked up right here. It would have smacked up right here. It didn't. So this is an entry for me. I waited here. I got in here. Think I'm playing? I'm not. Look at this. Tesla September call options. That's exactly the same. Look, this is exactly the same level, right? Right here was when? 6:51. What time is this? 6:51. I got in with two contracts. Got in for 314. Stopped out instantly at 305 with less like an 8-cent loss, and a 7-cent loss per contract. So yeah, this is a loss. This is a stop out. But I got in, stopped instantly, right at the right level, because I know if it's gonna work, it's gonna work here. All right. I got in basically in, out right here, bop, and that's it. That's done. Okay. If it's gonna work, it's gonna work here. If not, God bless. Yes, it comes around, and guess what? It keeps chopping around. Keeps chopping around. It eventually ends up working. But really, where are you going to enter this? This was a second entry. See, this is not a clean move. And lo and behold, look what happens. This is not a clean move. I gave it a shot. I gave it one quick shot. You hear me? But I'm not going to sit here and fight with this thing. All right. I didn't really explain that too well. Look, Tesla, I gave it a shot, but it didn't work. It stopped me out almost immediately. It was a good out. It got choppy for the rest of the morning. It started suckering people in, and I chose not to re-enter. Why did I choose not to re-enter? Look, it started suckering people in. Got along here, stopped out. Got along here, stopped out. Here, stopped out. Even along here, stopped out. Suckering people in. I guarantee you people lost money on this. When it works right away. Similar to how it worked on Monday. Go back to my video on Monday and you'll see it works right away. If Tesla starts doing all this, it's not a premium move. It's not a good move. I'm telling you, man. Yes, it ended up working later, but it's definitely not a clean move. God bless. God bless. You see that? God, but I don't need it. Don't need it. Now, by 10 a.m., the action was slowing down a little bit. Come on. By 10 a.m. Eastern now, 7 a.m. Pacific, the action was slowing down a little bit, back to like almost 100,000 shares on the SPY. However, there was something that happened. Something happened. Okay, well, we have a lesson of the day. Actually, this is irrelevant. We're just going to delete this from the video. I'm already taking too long. Something that happened by 10:50 or 7:50 a.m. today, some news was released. All right, on the SPY. Some news was released. Right about here, some news was released. Right about here. Want me to show you? Right here. White House says new monkeypox cases down 50%. However, CDC director says monkey cases are about 23,000. There's this decline in growth, blah, 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 blah. I mean, I don't know. They said this news came out, and look what happened to the SPY. Look what happened to the SPY. Something about monkeypox cases came out at 750. I don't know. I could be wrong. But look, yeah, so around 750. Look what happened. I don't know. Like maybe don't get. I have a whole philosophy on how stock market price action relates to news events. I think half the time It has nothing to do with it. I just think these market makers, these hedge funds, they just use the news events as an excuse to take profit. Now let me let that sink in. These beta names, these indexes, these major names. Let me give you an example, all right? Do you know what institutional ownership is? Let me say what institutional ownership is, dude. Let me give you an example on Tesla, right? Let me give you an example on Apple. Fine, Apple's good enough. Apple, right? There's something called institutional ownership, dude. You know what that means? Insider ownership, institutional ownership. You know what that is? 59%, 60% institutional ownership. You know what that means? It means this company, Apple Inc., is owned 60%, not by you, not by your neighbor, not by retail investors, not by your little 401k fund. No. It's owned 60% by major hedge funds, major investment banks, major financial institutions. All right? And I know that they own your Vanguard owns your Vanguard plan. I know it's convoluted. But what I'm trying to explain to you is when there's this much institutional ownership, at the end of the day, they have no interest in the stock going down that much. If the stock goes down, all it really means is that these institutions are taking profit in the name. All right? Now, they can't just take profit anytime they want. They can't just sell off half the name so quick because it might cause panic in the invest. It might cause panic in the rest of the market. So they use negative news events. All right? They use things like monkeypox. They use things like the war in Ukraine to take. Look at that. You see that? That was 500,000 shares sold in that 1 minute. 1 minute. You know how much money that is? That's taking profit. No, this isn't people stopping out. No, this isn't panic selling. No, this is strategic, calculated, taking profit selling by institutional ownership investors. All right? I'm sorry. I went on a rant. But yes, dude. So anyways, yes, even though the monkeypox news might have, like I said, hey, look at my video yesterday. Just because news might seem positive doesn't mean that the market's going to react positively. So yes, this monkeypox news came out. It says the monkeypox cases are going down. But look how the market reacted. About $10 million sold off right away in the first minute. Just to do the math. What's 500,000 times $390? Because that's how much money that this bar represents. Over $10 million. At least. And then in about 30 seconds. Anyways, I'm done, dude. You see? So, some news came out and it brought some selling. I don't know why. Don't ask me why, but it brought some selling into the market. I was watching Tesla. I stopped out. But luckily, I was also watching some AM motherfucking D. All right? And I like AMD. You know, they have a Chinese CEO. It's a female CEO. I don't know. I forget her name, but she's Chinese. I like her. I respect her. So yes, I was watching AMD here. I was watching it all morning. Below this, around this 75, 80 area, right? But when that news came into the market, it cracked and it started cracking quick. Keep in mind, I miss Google. Look at that. See, I also miss Google. Did not even tell you, but I miss Google. See what happened to Google? Watch Google. Watch Google. It happened super quick. Whenever this selling came into the market after that news, look how quick this happened. And this is Google never does this. Google never does this, dude. Look at Google. Whoa. Never coming back. No bounce. Nothing. Google never did. This isn't Google. Google doesn't trade like that. See that volume? See that volume, dude? See that volume? See that volume? The second highest volume of the day. See that volume right there? The significant volume. Anyways, I missed this. I was watching it. I was getting ready to slam my hair, but I was waiting. Missed it. Couldn't chase. So AMD. I wasn't finna miss AMD too. I was not finna miss AMD too, dude. I wasn't trying to do that at all. So basically, long story short, I'm gonna be done pretty soon. But when AMD did crack, I had just seen Google run away from me. It cracked here, and you can't see really the level, but it did crack here. It made a little bounce. When it cracked this level, dude, I was in there like swimwear, man. I was in there, dog, with the put options. I was in there with the puts, dude. You see that? At what time? At 7:55? 7:55? 7:55, the exact time. I slammed with two. Look, I wanted more. I I wanted to buy 5 contracts. All right. I know this is small size. Look, I know it's small size, guys. Do I claim to be some big $1 million trader? No, I don't. I trade small size. All right. But once I perfect my systems, once I get the confidence, you know what I'm saying? Believe me, I will ramp my size up. But anyways, I shouldn't have to defend myself to you people. 17% gain on the name in less than 10 minutes. Exact perfect entry. Perfect plan on AMD, dude. There you see AMD put options. How do we do it? Second entry. Pivot break. Bop. Second entry. Bop. Put options right here. There you go. All right. And that's it, man. I talked long enough for today. I talked long enough. Hear me? Talked long enough. That's it, man. Never. Never. Hear me? Never giving up nothing, man. We don't give up. Ever. We riding and rolling, all right? That's Ghost Trader. Tank from the Matrix. Signing off. Yeah, I'm a little bit different mood today, man. Y'all can see me in my moods. All right, come on. Maybe y'all liked it. Maybe I was entertained by me today. Good. Whatever. Learn something anyway. Learn, man. Love y'all, man. Best of luck. Me and my wife, we're actually going on vacation this weekend. Me and my gorgeous wife. I'm not gonna say her name, but she's gorgeous. Maybe I'll meet her one day. But so I'm not sure if I'm maybe make a video tomorrow. I'm gonna trade tomorrow, but we'll see. I might have to make one. I might have to make a video next week. Or over the week. I meant over the weekend. But you'll see. I should have a recap for Friday anyway. But anyways, if I don't talk to y'all, best of luck. And this is Ghost Trader, aka Tank from the Matrix, aka Perfect Plan. I'm signing out now, guys. Take it easy.